You open your email one morning and there it is, a letter of demand. Your brand is in the subject line, there's a deadline, and a list of things you allegedly did wrong. Your first instinct might be to panic, defend yourself, or call them back and tell them exactly what you think. Please do not do any of this. A letter of demand can be serious, but it isn't a court order and it isn't proof that the other side is right. Here is the pattern I see all the time. A business owner receives a strongly worded letter of demand, there's a tight deadline, and the demands are clear. Stop doing this, pay that, admit fault, and respond by this date. The first reaction is usually shock, then stress, and then anger. And this is usually where things go wrong. Some people panic and they agree to the demands too quickly. Some ignore the letter altogether and hope that it just goes away. Some fire back emotionally and say far too much. But all of this usually just makes things worse. The truth is, a letter of demand is just an allegation. It's not proof of anything, and it's not a judgment of the court. The sender is putting forward one version of events. It might be right, it might be partly right, or it may be wrong entirely. And in intellectual property matters, there is another factor many people are unaware of. The person who sends the letter can also create risk for themselves. If someone threatens patent, copyright, or trademark infringement, and that threat is unjustified, they could themselves face a claim for the threat itself. Don't just assume a strongly worded letter is valid just because it sounds confident. Before you accept the claim, work out whether they actually have a case. So what should you do if you receive a letter of demand? First, don't ignore it and do not respond in anger. It is important that you read the letter carefully. Who sent it? What do they allege? What do they want? And when do they expect you to respond? Then, gather all the key documents. Get your contracts. Find all relevant emails and text messages. Also, look for any relevant invoices and any file notes that you might have. And then within the first 24 to 48 hours, get some advice and preserve all of those documents. And importantly, diarize the deadline. But if it's too close, we can always ask for some more time if needed. And then we can work out what response is best for your circumstances. And we'll ask for more information if we need it. If it's not valid, we can push back. If there's a deal to be done, we can look at negotiating. And if it's valid, we can look at dealing with it quickly before it becomes a bigger problem. I've seen firsthand how early action can change the outcome. One party came to me quickly after receiving a letter of demand. They didn't have a strong defense, but because they acted early, we assessed the situation, had a calm conversation with the other side, and we found a practical way through. It never went to court. In the other matter, the recipient ignored the letter and only sought advice after the deadline had passed. That matter ended up in court for 2 years with significant legal costs. And here's the thing. The second party was probably in a stronger legal position. But by waiting, they lost the chance to resolve it quickly with minimal costs. A letter of demand marks the start of a legal issue. It's not the end of the story. If you received a letter of demand or you think one might be coming, call Whitehead Law Group. A simple conversation can help you stay one step ahead. I'm Peter Whitehead, and this is On the Record.